Hey guys! Before I get into a book that I recently finished reading, which I got from the library, I did get two other books from the library, which was Cinder, which is the start of the Lunar Chronicles series, and The Reptile Room by Lemony Snicket, which is the second book in a series of unfortunate events series. I don't have those books with me now, but if you want to see my review on them on Goodreads, my Goodreads link will be down in the description. Before I get into the book I recently read, which was The Woman in Black by Susan Hill, I wanted to show you these books that I got from the op shop, which were really good and they were really good value. And I did get a few more books at Savers, but I really wanted to show you these books that I got because they're the vintage Penguin classics. I got three books by this highly acclaimed author that everyone studies her books and everyone loves her books. And I actually got these three books for $5, so I wanted to show you guys these. The three Jane Austen books, can you believe it? Sense and Sensibility, Pride and Prejudice, and Emma. And they were all in one pack, they were all sealed up, so none of the spines were tampered in any way. They were in such good condition. They're from an author that is so highly acclaimed worldwide. And I recently went on Goodreads and I saw this book that was Pride and Prejudice, but it was like a zombie edition, and I thought that was so cool, but I'm pretty sure I would have to read Pride and Prejudice first to then understand and be able to fathom that story and the zombie Pride and Prejudice thing. So the Pride and Prejudice I got was this, and it's the Penguin Classics. I think you can get it in many different book forms, but I got it in this, and it's paperback, and it's just beautiful. Can we just appreciate that I got these three books for $5 in their perfect condition? Nothing happens like that. This happens in a blue moon. Yeah. Except I love these penguin covers, they're very minimal and I really like those covers. I wanted to get Jane Eyre, so I was looking for that, but I didn't find any. I actually ventured out to find Harry Potter books and I ended up picking up these, but that's only because I actually look in stores for mostly horror books and authors that I actually know. The Scarlet Letter by Nathaniel Hawthorne. I really like this cover and I like the spine, of course, but I think it sounds pretty good. It's The Woman in Black by Susan Hill, and this was in large print. This is about a solicitor named Arthur who goes to Ilmarsh House. His job is to go through her files and letters in her house to try and find if she left her will to anyone. He is attending Mrs. Drabblow's funeral, which is the woman that he's trying to find her will with because she died. He goes to her funeral but does see across the graveyard this woman that he names the Woman in Black. A lot of people have compared this to Jane Austen. In other words, this would be a ghost story written by Jane Austen. I have not read any Jane Austen books. Those books that I showed you earlier on in the video, I have not read any Jane Austen, but I am planning to, and I have been encouraged to read Jane Austen books, so I am excited to read them, but this has sort of been compared to it in the writing style. This is kind of given the reputation of a spine-tingling novel, and a lot of people have said that this book really scares them. Didn't really give it that to me, and I was kind of basing it off the movie because I did see the movie first, but this is sort of, I felt like I was reading a different storyline, to be honest. I really didn't think that this was along the lines of the movie because it had a lot of scenes that the movie didn't show and vice versa. And in the end, both the Woman in Black movie had a different end to the Woman in Black book, which I found really just annoying and irritating because I don't see why he would do that or a director would do that. I just found that to be a bad book to movie adaptation. So I wasn't really a fan of that because I really was basing this off the movie, which I really shouldn't do, but I did see the movie first, so that's kind of why I did it. But yeah, the fact that this was very different to the movie because I was basing it off the movie, the book kind of misled me in ways because I was basing it off the movie, but yeah, that's why I kind of have a bad opinion on it. And you know, I'm not really fond of Susan Hill's writing, even though this is the only book I've read by Susan Hill. But I wasn't really fond of her writing in this book, and I wasn't really fond of the book either. So yeah, that's why I've kind of shone a bad light on this book, because I didn't really like it. But that doesn't mean that you won't like it. So go pick it up anyway and read it. Thank you for watching. I really hope you liked it. Please tell me in the comments if you read The Woman in Black and what you thought of it. If you agree with me, if you disagree with me, I really like to hear your opinions. And if you've read any Jane Austen, if you could recommend me any books or whatever, you just leave them in the comments. And I love to hear what you guys have to say, and I really love people commenting on my videos because it shows that they enjoyed them. And I'll see you guys later. Bye!